This is the trail that's going to lead us to the PCT, back to PCT where the fire closure is. And yeah, here's a nice warning sign. So we've officially left Idlewild, and there I ended up getting micro spikes, and I have my ice axe. So that's the gear changes for this town, because apparently over San Jacinto we're gonna need them. Here we go. Are you scared, Perk?
Hell no.
So we found a tunnel to Narnia.
That's right. You should only use it once.
It's time to do the limbo. Tony?
Oh, I'm your guinea pig?
It's never fun doing miles that aren't positive miles on your through hiking trail. But I have to say, this one's been very, very pretty. Lots of beautiful views, a lot of big old trees. Reminds me of Vermont. Smells like Christmas. It is good. Keep thinking we've summited this little peak.
This is the behind the scenes.
Yeah.
How it's made.
I'm videoing you, videoing me.
Look, it's steep up there.
Oh.
Yeah, welcome to...
Really?
I'm thinking like... New Hampshire?
Yeah, this looks like New Hampshire.
Sure does. Okay, Excelsior.
Oh, that's the first snow sighting within 20 feet. It's hard. Oh boy. Climbing. Wow. Too bad we can't get in. Sleep in there. I just wanted to show the very tiny place that we squeezed 2 duplexes and a Big Agnes Black Creek in this rocky, sandy, hard, bouldery terrain. Look at that space, yo. And so we did not make it to the PCT. We're still on the side trail camping near the observation tower. And tomorrow we have the option of either going back to Idlewild and descending this steep trail that we came up today, or just climbing the ridge a half a mile to the PCT, which we have no idea what the PCT looks like there as far as snow and ice is concerned, but we're adventurous, so we're probably gonna go over the ridge. Yes, Perk has something to add.
Well, we could go back down. That's weird.
Yeah.
Like a ghost. Wasn't there like the Saddlebrook Trail, right? Okay. The sign for it was like just 2 switchbacks.
That has the snow and ice all over it.
It has snow and ice all over it, but that might be another way to the PCT without ridge hopping.
Yeah.
That way as the crow flies.
So essentially, we have either
I don't know.
Go back, which is not
battery power
which
on my
is
phone
not
to look at half-miles map,
the option.
So we're just gonna guess.
Or we could go this treacherous snow and ice trail, which is like right on the edge of the mountain. It's like a drop off, I think. Or we can just like climb the boulders, boulder hop for half a mile. So I don't know.
Treacherous.
Either one's gonna be treacherous.
It's true.
Either one. So
we could split up and then see who makes it.
There you go.
And someone stays here.
Oh my gosh.
Report back. You brought your flare, right? Or did you leave it in the hiker box at Scott and Frodo's?
Somebody really did put a...
I can't make that.
He said an explosive.
Huh?
I thought he said an explosive.
Well, I mean, a flare is, I guess, incendiary.
Yeah,
you know. If somebody had accidentally triggered it,
yeah,
put it in the box, that would have been a disaster.
Yeah.
If I had brought my Survival 22, I could have popped off my butane canister. That would have been a good signal. But, you know, I watched your video and decided not to bring a gun on the trail. That's not why. I wanted to.
It's all about the climb. So this is the ridge that we're about to boulder hop, and that down there with the snow would be somewhere in there, the trail. So it's like really steep slope pointing down the mountain, which we're, you know, we don't want to fall. So yeah, here we go. And here's Perk, who's
about to charge into this tree branch.
oh my
We did a
gosh.
little flexibility test, so I think I can push right through. Oh, you know what I could do? I could grab it and like swing. Yeah.
Or just step down. There. We did it. Literally rock climbing. But it's really pretty. I don't think it gets any better than a Snickers on the side of the mountain right here. Just saying.
And there goes.
No! These even say back and front. Well, back, just kidding. They do say made in China on the front, which makes me a little nervous. But...
Your size choice.
Thanks. Oh, that's the difference in Cthulhu and... Oh!
Oh, yours are backwards.
Yeah, they are. So here is the not trail. We're trying to find the trail again. And here are my micro spikes. And here I am sliding in the snow because it is not packed and icy, but instead soft snow. Woo. Yeah. We're good though. I'm gonna be a pro. I'm gonna stop and build a snowman. That.
Don't do anything you don't want done back to you.
We have officially reached the PCT again. We're here. We're back on the path that we're supposed to be on. Somewhere in all of this is the PCT, but fortunately we're not quite sure, but we do have GPS, so that's a good thing. The reason that there are no footprints this way is because I think most folks skip further past the closure than we are, but you know, you can't halfway it. If you're gonna do it, you gotta do it. This is the lunch view for today, and for lunch is pepper jack cheese and summer sausage. Trying not to stab myself, and crackers. Yummy. Mark is making after lunch coffee, afternoon coffee.
I hope we
He no longer has a percolator, so now he's
perk.
Perky press. Follow your arrow wherever it points. It's pointing to the Pacific Crest Trail.
On the trail.
Here we go into the peak. It is that way. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Well, this trail is taking longer than expected because I keep losing it in the snow. So the Gut Hooks app with GPS is coming in very handy, and HikerBot. So highly recommend those when you're walking through the snow. Hey-oh, making progress. What happened?
The snow gave away.
The snow got hungry. hiking the Pacific Crest Trail is literally 1 foot in front of the other. He needs a little help, I think. So this is just a reference of how high the snow really is. It's taller than me and I'm 5'8", so. So the snow kicked my butt, and if this is what the Sierras are gonna be like, then we'll need about 5 months to get through there. I don't really want to look, but these are my feet, and there's down there. I'm sorry for doing this, Mom, but living dreams, right? All right, so I climbed up here from down there in the desert, and I feel like a living person right now. This is freaking awesome. I cannot explain how happy I am right now. But I can see the cabin. Yes.
Best cabin.
Hello.
Hallelujah. How many miles did we finally do?
Trail.
Thank you.
We're getting it done how we can.
Anyone want tea? Maybe after dinner. So we are all safe and sound in this little stone cabin on the mountain. And tomorrow we get to walk like, what, 1/10 of a mile to the summit? Something like that. And it was a hard day, but it was good. And there were times where I wanted to freak out, but I stayed calm, and I think we got some, good prep for the Sierras. I mean, we put our feet in snow, so that's a start. It was a good day. And even on the freak out parts, it was better than the best day that I've ever had at work. So there's that. So Tony is in that bunk, and I'm here on the top one, and Perky is down there somewhere. Good night. Hey guys, come in. Well, that's a heck of a night hike, y'all. So last night we're like all asleep. It's about 1 in the morning, and I was having kind of a bad dream anyway, but like then I heard voices and I was like, is that, I think those are people. And so then I thought maybe I was dreaming, but I listened closer and I heard somebody say, I found the shelter. And then I was like, Park, do you hear people? And so the headlamps like came closer and closer, and you know, this is an emergency shelter, so it was just like, oh crap, you know, and like we didn't necessarily plan to stay here, but getting up to the top of the mountain took a lot longer than intended. But anyway, so these dudes, you know, came in and they had been hiking since like 2 a.m. and had come up through the desert and whatever, and then ended up taking longer or getting lost.
I'm looking for this cabin.
Yeah.
I know it's here. I just don't know where it is.
Were y'all using a GPS or anything, or you just... Wow.
Batteries all died.
I don't know how y'all found it. So anyway, they came in and we cleared one of the bunks for them, and like they have extra sleeping bags in the cabin, thank goodness. So they, you know, were able to get a good night's sleep, and we gave them a little bit of grub and some water and stuff like that to get them going. But anyhow, so that's pretty crazy, and that's exactly what this emergency shelter is for. But also a good reason why you should always carry a headlamp, even if you just plan to be out for the day, which they started in the night. But you know, and maybe like an emergency bivvy or blanket or some kind of stuff just in case you're stuck in these conditions, a bunch of snow. So pretty crazy, but we did get a quick ice axe lesson this morning from one of them, so that was pretty awesome.
There it is.
Okay, I can fall down now. We are now climbing the summit. Finally, intended on doing this yesterday, but didn't quite make it. Voila! Victory! Have to touch the sign or it didn't happen. Or at least the marker. Ugh. So, another indication of how deep this is. So we know where to go. 10 miles to Idlewild. Deer.
I know it's a trail around here.
Deer Spring.
Deer Spring, yeah, it's one I heard about.
8 miles, little something other. Banning something in Idlewild is 10 miles off.
All right.
Pretty sweet.
And are we going in any of those directions?
No. Well, we are now descending. And after my tutorial this morning, I am toting ice axe for the first time. So far I like it. Apparently I need a better leash, so I'll get one of those, but so far so good. Just practicing with it right now. Don't think I really need it right now, but getting a feel for it. A snowy slope, that's not fun to see. That means somebody wiped out. And it kind of kept on going. I'm gonna try not to do that.
Parkour!
Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, woo, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight. Walking in a winter wonderland. Do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do. Walking in a winter wonderland.
Snow first and then
Okay.
ouch and just kind of do a short
Okay, here we go.
She got it. You got it.
I made it! Hey, how about some thorny bushes? Why not? Well, since I do not have breeches that I hike in, and I don't want to tear holes up in my wool sleeping breeches or get them in this water to be wet to sleep in tonight, then I get scratchy legs. Skin heals, woolly breeches don't. I feel like I'm in the Smokies and I'm hiking the Appalachian River, but I guess this is the Pacific Crest River. So, from snow to the river. On the road again. We are back on the road again. At least we think so. This is the path that apparently other folks have taken, so it must be right? And this is a stair climber in nature. Buns of steel. It seems that the snow line was at about 8,100, except for maybe on the north side of the mountain, which doesn't get much sun, but we had heard that Fuller Ridge was horrible, but compared to summiting San Jacinto, it was like baby snow experience. So I'm really glad that we did that, even though it was probably a little dangerous or whatever. It's definitely good practice for the Sierras and other snow that we will experience on this trail. So, and there is San Jacinto, the one that we summited. Wow, that's a snowy beast. Well, we're pulling our micros off. Probably put the ice axe away, and now we need to be on alert for rattlesnakes again. From avalanche concerns to rattlesnakes. Welcome to the PCT.